Hello, I'm here with Veresh Sita, CIO of Alaska Airlines. Veresh, thank you so much for taking the time with me today. Are you enjoying your ChefConf experience?
Absolutely. It's been a phenomenal experience so far, and I'm looking forward to the rest of it.
So you've given a talk that really centers around this theme of time is the most important component of what you folks are doing, and specifically being the 60-second airline. Tell me a little bit about what the 60-second airline means.
Yeah, I think it's just it's a phrase to put a dimension of time. There's lots of aspects that I think can drive an organization forward, that can drive an industry forward, and we've picked the time dimension as a way for us to transform an industry. We live in a world of instant gratification and largely measured by time. And that's going to be our primary focus. We're thinking about everything in terms of faster, 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 and everything in terms of velocity. That's our buzz phrase right now.
I really like that, and I didn't know this, but I found out today that you were the first airline to do online booking, the first airline with a mobile app. Is that correct?
First airline to do online booking, first airlines to put kiosks into the airport, first airline in North America to have a website to transact on.
I didn't know that. So it seems like behind this push for velocity, behind this push to really decrease the amount of time it takes for me to get on the plane, off the plane, and to my destination and back again, there's a whole large investment in the infrastructure, in the applications, really the code that's running the business and enabling those customer-facing systems to really operate. Tell us a little bit about what goes on behind the scenes to allow me to click my button, book my flight, and get on my plane.
Yeah, a lot. I wish it was as simple as you just described. Look, Alaska has always been an innovator, always looking to create differentiated customer experiences. And to do that, you need back-end systems, platforms, and tools that, number one, provide a high degree of stability and availability. And secondly, the ability to push things out in an experimental fashion pretty quickly. So we've always had systems and tools to be able to provide us with that. You can appreciate over the last 20 years, a lot of these systems have become legacy systems. So we're going through a fundamental modernization period right now where we're retooling and rescripting a lot of those products to operate in the new world that we exist in right now.
That's really fascinating. So the other thing I'm wondering is you mentioned legacy systems. So you have your core business systems, many of which are probably on infrastructure that's relatively old and in common speak. Then you have the cloud, and you have the transition between them. Where would you put Alaska on that trajectory, and how important is it to you to leave core systems in a data center versus move certain things to the cloud? How do you make those decisions?
Yeah, I mean, philosophically, we're moving towards a cloud-first, mobile-only strategy. We don't believe mobile's the future, we believe mobile's the now. And there's a lot of things around enabling that mobile strategy that we believe are just table stakes. We believe that even our core infrastructure, our core operations that run the airline will all be cloud-ready, cloud-enabled, or fully functional in the cloud within the next 5 years. I do not want to be in the data center business. We want to be in the software, more importantly, in the customer experience business, and that's what we're moving towards. We're moving towards more continuous delivery, software driving the delivery of our ideas, and doing that at pace and at velocity. So we're retooling the fundamental underlying systems to be able to allow us to do that.
I've met some of your team, fantastic people. It seems like you have a really awesome team that's gelled together in a way that I don't see very frequently. And being the leader of that team, I'd love to hear a little bit about your leadership philosophies and how you bring people from different groups together to collaborate, and then how you inspire them to push that collaboration further and further.
Yeah, I think there's a few things. One is I believe you lead a team by being on the team. So I think of myself as a player coach. I'm not sitting in an office yelling instructions or sitting on the sideline yelling instructions at my team. I'm out on the floor, I'm engaging with people, I'm walking with people, I'm at stand-ups and engaging with people as if I'm on the team, and not even as if, I am on the team. So I lead the team by being on the team. We have a high degree of autonomy and empowerment and empowering people. And look, as a leader, I believe there's two fundamental things I do for my team. Number one, I remove roadblocks when they run into it. And number two, I give them air cover when they screw up.
Those are really good principles. Now, this won't get awkward because I fly Alaska,
Yeah.
so you won't have to take your microphone off. If I don't fly Alaska, I fly Virgin, so we're on the same team.
Yes.
Chef flies Alaska all the time, and we love the experience we get from all of the hard work that you and your team has put in. Can you tell me a little bit about Alaska's relationship with Chef and how our products help you folks get done what you need to do to serve customers at the end of the day?
Yeah, look, I think the values of the two companies are philosophically aligned. Just at that level, in terms of two companies that center around the word care. We are a company that cares about the community. We're a company that cares about the people that work there, and we're a company that cares about its customers. And I think that same word care can be attributable to Chef. So at a values level, I think we align. At a level of mission, we focused on, we're the number one on-time airline. Again, back to the time-bound dimension. Chef's purpose and mission is to allow people to get things done at velocity, right? When you look at your products and services, whether it's the new Automate platform or whatever we're talking about, it's really enabling enterprises like ourselves to culturally transform, but then also have tools and products that drive a high degree of automation, which helps us get to our velocity goals.
And reinforce the cultural behaviors that you want to be successful.
Absolutely, 100%.
Well, Veresh, thank you so much for taking the time. I really appreciate it.
Yeah,
Thank
you bet. Absolutely.